How to chant the holy name or remember God while doing office work. How should we remember God while continuously working for 8 to 10 hours in the office? If we are unable to chant the holy name at that time, then dedicate those 8 to 10 hours of work to the Lord. That too will be considered as devotion. Suppose we are sitting in the office. When there is time, we can chant the holy name. But when we have to work, it will not be possible to do two tasks, chanting and office work, simultaneously. If our concentration is disturbed even slightly, and we have to write, read, speak or do other work, then we have to put our whole mind into it. If there is no concentration, the work will also not be done properly. In such a situation, we can dedicate that work also to God, because the creation belongs to God, and whatever work, whatever positions are there in it, are for God only. God Himself has said in the Bhagavad Gita, "Ye tu sarvani karmani mayi sannyasya matparah. Ananya naiva yogena mam dhyanta upaste." Srimad Bhagavad Gita 12.6. That is, dedicate all your actions to me, keep me in mind, and worship me. That too will become devotion. To fulfill one's duty is also devotion. When you have time, you can chant Radhe Radhe. And when you don't have time, whatever you are writing, speaking, or doing with concentration, dedicate it all to the Lord. Dedicate it by the hour, like dedicating the entire 9 hours to the Lord. If we are clever, we can dedicate it every hour. Like when 60 minutes have passed, say, "O compassionate Lord, whatever actions occurred in these 60 minutes are all dedicated to you." In this way, spirituality will very quickly be revealed in your life. This is surrender to God. This is devotion. Whatever work we are doing, let us keep dedicating it to God. If there is time, chant the holy name in between. And if there is no time, then while working with full concentration, offer that very work to the Lord. Dedicate your work to the Lord. Behave with utmost love with everyone, perform all actions, but dedicate every action to the Lord. Then see, this will very quickly awaken the remembrance of the Lord, purify your heart, and you will not have the anguish of how can I work for 9 hours without devotion? You must fulfill your work and duty. Suppose you are a student. If you don't pay attention, how will you be able to study? You have to take an exam. If you don't focus, how will you pass it? When a task is to be done properly, both the senses and the mind have to be engaged in it. Now, if the mind is engaged in the work, then how will we be able to chant the holy name? But if we remember that I am doing this work for God, then whose remembrance will we have? God's. Real meaning of devotion. Chanting the holy name on a rosary is not the only form of devotion. Chanting on a rosary is one part of devotion, not the whole of it. For example, you are in the attire of a householder, doing household work, but the intention is dedicated to God. Then your every step, every moment will be called devotion. Just believe in this. We are doing whatever we are doing for God. With the power given by God, we are doing actions for God. And with this feeling, we will remember that I have to dedicate this action to God. By this, God realization will be attained. If we are only meditating on the holy name and not acting, then how will actions take place? This is possible for great souls, but it is not easy for a new seeker. Now, if the chanting of the holy name is going on, then the mind is engaged there. Then how will the tasks be completed? If the tasks are not completed properly, then you will be fired from the office. If you are fired from the office, how will you fulfill your duties? The service of family, society, all will be disrupted. So this too is a mistake, isn't it? Therefore, whatever work we have to do, we should do it as well as possible. Whether chanting of the holy name is going on or not, dedicate that work to God and do it with full concentration. A devotee does every task with excellence. A devotee does whatever work he does excellently because his aim is to offer it to God. For example, while making food for oneself, there may be less care, but if that food is for God, then purity and care automatically come. Why? Because it is firmly in the mind, this is for God. And when this feeling arises, then there is neither temptation nor fear in that action. Fear or temptation cannot distract me from my duty, because I belong to God, and I have to dedicate every action of mine to God. You can dedicate all 9 hours of your practice to God. External action is not always going on. Many times our mind and body are in a state of rest. Someone comes, so we talk, write, read something, or whatever work is done. If the mouth is closed and there is no special action from the body, then what is the problem in chanting Radha Radha at that time? When the mind is fully engaged in a task, then that task should also be dedicated to God. In this way it also becomes devotion. Example of Maharaj Ambarish. Maharaj Ambarish was an emperor, but he is counted among the great devotees. Did he not look after the affairs of the state? Did he not manage the governance? He did, but his mind always said, I am doing all this for God. This feeling was prominent. This is the form of devotion. Goswami Tulsidas ji has said, Tam hi nari pyari jimi, lobhi jim priyadam, tim Raghunath nirantar priya, laghu mohiram. Just as a lustful person loves a woman and a greedy person loves wealth, similarly, may God be constantly dear to me. In such a situation, one does not have to make separate efforts to remember God. Where there is desire, remembrance remains. Just as a greedy person is constantly thinking about wealth, similarly, this inner remembrance of God is the real devotion. To fulfill any duty, no matter how difficult it may be, is dharma. Lord Krishna is teaching Arjuna the same in the Bhagavad Gita. There are great gurus like Bhishma, Drona and Kripacharya in front, yet he is saying kill them because they are standing on the side of unrighteousness. Conclusion. The service you have received, the duty that has come to your share, that is devotion. Do it considering it as devotion. And when the mind is empty, then chant Radha Radha.